This is my wheel of life. The wheel of life is a kind of a cool exercise, kind of a fun one to do as well. But basically, if you go to Google and type in wheel of life, you're going to find something similar to this. You might not find exactly this one, but you'll find other similar ones. Some other ones have different categories or whatever. I like this one. I've used this one before. But what a wheel of life is basically a gauge of each of these categories of how content you are in your life with each of these categories, right? So, you come here and you look at career, how on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you say is your career? And you do the same for money and health and friends and family and everything else that's on the wheel of life, all right? This video is going to be about why you should buy a product rather than a thing. And you might be asking yourself, well, isn't just a product a thing? I mean, I go to the store and I buy products all the time. Isn't that what I do when I go shopping? Buy products? Very clever. Very, very, very clever stuff. And when I realized what I'm about to tell you, it kind of blew my mind here. Let's go look at the definition for product. Where do I have it? Okay, here's the definition of a product. A product, number one, is the number or expression resulting from the multiplication together of two or more numbers or expression. It's the number or expression resulting from something, some kind of action. 2A, 1, something produced, especially a commodity. Number 2, A2, something such as a service that is marketed or sold as a commodity. Something resulting from or necessarily following from a set of conditions. Something produced from an environment, for example, a product of his environment. The amount, quantity, or total produced. In this case, it's a measure of something almost. But a product, when you say product, what you're really buying here is a result. You are buying the result of something. When you go to the store and you buy products, what you're buying is what that item gives you, what that product gives you, but we call it a product. When you go into the store and you buy shoes, you have a choice. You can buy really cheap shoes, still shoes, they do the trick. You put them on your feet, you walk around, everything is great. Or you can buy really, really, really expensive shoes that really look nice, and maybe they're a little bit more comfortable, and they're shiny and flashy, and they're going to last maybe a long time. Why would anybody buy the more expensive one when the cheap ones look just fine and they work just fine as well? Why do people buy more expensive things? Why do people buy designer things? Why do people buy fancy items? Why do people buy luxury things? They're not buying an item. They're buying the result of that item. They're buying the product. So anyway, that's what a product is. You want to buy products. You don't want to buy items. And when you start thinking of this and realizing that what you should look for is a product, like say, I want this product, I want this. And then you can go out and, there's certain items that are going to create that for you in some cases. Right? In some cases it's not going to work, but in other cases there are certain items that will give that to you. In other cases there are non-items, they're not physical things that you can touch that are going to give you that product, all right? Like learning a skill is not exactly, you can't go out and buy your skill, but at some point, as you're learning the skill, you're most likely going to need to go out and buy some items that are going to help you with that skill, right? Such as a hammer. So that's what a product is. So this is a wheel of life. And on this wheel of life, I'll just show you mine. Here's my wheel of life that I just filled in, today. Okay, so I rated my career as, what is this? 3 or 4? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I rated this as a 3, I think, because I don't really have a career. After being retired, I kind of just went back to work. I wanted to do something, so I'm like, I'm going to go back to work. So I wasn't really looking for a career, just kind of something to do. Money, I rated that as a 9, like almost to the very end. A little bit less because there's always something to be improved on in any one of these categories. Health, I put it at, I think 8, right? Health, I'm super lazy at home. The gym is closed, so I will do a few push-ups or sit-ups or plank for a while, and then I'm like, oh, I'm done. But in general, my health is really good. I'm happy with it. It's nice. Friends and family, I think I put that at a 7. I think I put that at a 7. It's good. It's nice. We'll see what happens. We can just skip this one. This one doesn't exist. Personal growth, I put that at an 8. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty good. It's going. I can even put it higher, honestly. I feel like this could even be, 9.5. So I'm just going to put it at 9.5 right there. Fun and recreation. I mean, I do a lot of fun stuff, I guess, that I think is fun. So I guess, that's also great. So, yeah, maybe I'll increase this number too a little bit. Maybe put it like an 8.5. I don't know, I enjoy myself. I even put health a little higher. Health is only there because it's like, I'm not at the gym right now. Otherwise, it would be higher. All right, but the product here, the thing that I want to talk about is the physical environment is pretty low. This is my physical environment, the thing that's, the place in which I'm sitting right now, the chair, the desk that I'm using, all this stuff that I got in front of me. It's kind of like, I look around, I kind of feel like it's a little disorganized. It's not so great. Could be made a lot better. I've had this concept or this idea or this desire in my mind to, set up something really nice so that it's like when I sit down to do work at the computer or wherever, like writing stuff, or filming things now even, that I have a nice setup that I like enjoy sitting down at. It's not clunky, getting in the way, and all kinds of things like that. So what I'm going to do is buy this. I'm going to buy this product. All right. Yeah, you can always get something improved. So I think that's like going to be my max, almost right at the line. But I'm going to buy this product, all right? And if we look here at before, this is a prior video. But if we look at some of the categories I had in my savings ledger here, I had some things like a Bluetooth speaker, all right, EMF stuff, standing desk, those kind of big, nice notebook journal. Okay, this thing, emergency food, new shoes. Okay, 1A insurance. All right, so there's a lot of categories here, and these are items. A standing desk is an item. Emergency food is an item. New shoes is an item. Big nice notebook journal is an item. Standing desk is an item. Bluetooth speaker is an item. These are all items. So what I realized that I was doing wrong was I'm saving for items when I really should be saving for results. This is the result that I want. Okay, so what I started doing is going through, or I deleted all those ones and put everything into a physical environment improvement project. The result being the improvement of the physical environment. That's the result that I'm buying. A lot of these things that I deleted before are going to be components, things that go into the completion of this product. They're going to be a part of the product. I can even delete this one. Oh, but before I delete it, actually I can just delete it, I think. I think it does the calculation for me. It's smart enough. All right, emergency food as well. That's also going to be deleted. All right. 1A insurance. I can also delete that. New shoes. Delete. A lot of things are being deleted right now. And this is all going to be part of this physical environment improvement project. The first thing that happened is that this became really, really simplified. A lot of things got deleted. And now, when I go out and I'm like, okay, I'm going to improve my physical environment here, then anything that I buy with that in mind, that goes into this project. That goes into this category, right? So the idea is, okay, let's improve the physical environment. I mean, why not? So when you're going out and buying stuff, realize first that what you're buying is really a product. Even if you're buying a singular item, you're not buying the item, you're buying the product itself. So buy products. Yeah, buy products, not things. Okay, all right, that's it. Okay, bye-bye. Have fun.